Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, what's up? I'm Morgan. This video is a little bit different from most of my videos because, well, for one, it's not majorly delayed. The deal with my YouTube uploading since being pregnant has basically just been, they've been very delayed. For example, today I am 25 weeks pregnant and I still have yet to upload my 14 to 20 week pregnancy update. So, quite behind, but I was working on other videos. I have a what I eat in a day video, it's a sponsored video going up next, and I just didn't feel right uploading normal videos that are from months ago without just having kind of a let's chat real life situation talk with you guys. So this is going up just the day that I film it. I'm not even really gonna edit it. I'm just going to talk to the camera and then upload it and hopefully all goes well. But yeah, I'm literally I went and got my nails done today for the first time in 4 freaking months. But I came home and quickly got back into a baggy big t-shirt and sleep shorts, which is my pretty much daily attire, is pajama bottoms or underwear around the house, and big comfy shirts or my husband's clothes. That's pretty much just been what it is, and no makeup. Today my hair is even curled, so I got fancy for you. But anyway, I did a post yesterday. I've been pretty MIA on Instagram also actually, but I did a post yesterday checking in, and I asked to hear about your guys' experiences with mental health during pregnancy. And the response I got was just amazing. It was overwhelming. It was very eye-opening, and it made me want to kind of continue the conversation and come on and basically say I'm struggling. And pregnancy is freaking hard. And that's not to say, I don't want this to come across as complaining or comparing my situation to other people's, because I know that so many people have it far worse than I do. But I just want to have an open dialogue and be fully upfront and real and talk about the fears that I'm having and the doubt that I'm having and the insecurities that I'm feeling, because they are very freaking real. And pregnancy is hard. Life is hard at times, but throwing on the hormones and everything of pregnancy and just the idea that my life is about to change for just hugely is hard. It's really freaking hard. So I want to talk about it. I mentioned it in my post on Instagram that I just don't feel like myself. And my husband notices this probably more than anyone other than me, of course, but I haven't been myself. Normal Morgan is I get up and I'm positive and I want to get shit done, and I have a full face of makeup on because it makes me happy and it makes me feel confident and boosted and stuff. And I, have my nails on. For example, the fact that I have not had nails on for 4 months, granted I'm pregnant and I wanted to give my nails a break and stuff and yada yada, that's great. But I just, little things like that, I have had my nails done. Nails are my thing. Since I was 13 years old, have just always had my nails done. And recently, for the past 4 months, I haven't. And that just kind of, I know that's such a vain thing and just it doesn't matter, but it's just an example of what I'm trying to get across of I just haven't been me. And I have been majorly lacking motivation when it comes to pretty much anything and everything. When it comes to work and working out, even getting ready for the baby, even though I know that I have so much to do. But what doesn't help though, one thing that I love doing, but that kind of can be a negative thing, let me fix my hair, is watching like pregnancy videos and mommy vloggers and stuff like that, family channels and stuff, preparing for baby. I love doing that, but at the same time I have found myself like comparing myself a lot, comparing to kind of like, I don't know, just other moms' level of organization and their financial status and just like everything pretty much, and just thinking that like I am gonna be a failure if I can't, you know, afford to get the $1,300 stroller that every other mom vlogger has, or the $400 like baby swing, you know? And then of course, like duh, like I know babies don't even need much like when they're first born and stuff. They need your love and they need food, like keep them alive, you know? And the thing is, I don't doubt that this baby is going to be like, is so perfectly fine. Like I'm not as nervous about the actual baby and having to take care of her. Like I'm more excited, that's the part I'm excited about. And I know that I'm gonna fall into place and be the mom that I need to be. It's more so everything that comes with having a baby and preparing and stuff, like somehow I already feel like a failure in. And that's not like that, I know that that shouldn't be the case, you know? But I also have a feeling that I'm not alone. At least I hope. It's been hard, really, really hard. Like, I mean, I'm someone who's dealt with chronic illness before pregnancy. And so I'm used to having days where like, I just don't feel well. I feel very fatigued. I'm tired a lot and stuff, but pregnancy has like amped that up. Specifically right now, she's in like a growth spurt. A 4-week little growth spurt where she like doubles in size. So I'm like majorly feeling that. I'm tired constantly. There's like 3 hours in the day, in the middle of the day, that I feel like I can get stuff done, but I feel like the house is constantly like a mess, and I don't feel like, you know, that's something that I enjoy typically doing, is like keeping my house nice and stuff. And so I feel like I'm lacking in that department, like just as a wife, and being, you know, not being my normal happy self. Like I don't want to be like that. Like my husband and I, we're newly married and everything, and I'm not as fun. I know for a fact that I'm not as fun to be around as I was like a year ago, or, you know, 6.5 months ago before I got pregnant. But like the fact of the matter is like I don't feel like me. Like I don't feel like that same person. And again, like I feel so blessed to be pregnant and to be able to create a life, and I know that it's going to get better. But I just feel the need to like talk about the fact that shit's hard. Like it's hard. And the other thing I've been dealing with more recently is the physical changes. As someone who, before pregnancy, you know, I lost 115 pounds. And for like 4 years, basically, I was in weight loss mode. I didn't think that the weight gain would affect me as much as it is, because I thought that I was like going into it with, and I still obviously have, like I know this logically, that it's such a miracle and that my body has to gain weight for the baby to be healthy. But being at this point now, 25 weeks pregnant, I'm like, when I look at myself and I just look like more full, and I see my body and the loose skin and stuff like filling out, and I feel heavier, you know, I feel uncomfortable. I get fearful sometimes, because like it kind of reminds me of how I used to be in my body and like feeling trapped and stuff. And that's scary, and it makes me feel like I equate weight gain with failure, if that makes sense. Yeah, and it's difficult. It's really, yeah, it's a hard part of it, for sure. That's more new too, because I actually lost weight in my first trimester. I am really excited though to, we're gonna be, well, if you guys haven't been following my pregnancy up until this point, I have been having to travel back to California every like 4 weeks for my doctor's appointments, because I'm currently living in Canada, because we're going through the long process of me getting my permanent residency. My husband's from Canada and I'm from California. I can't remember what I said. Pregnancy brain also is such a real ass thing. It's ridiculous. Anyways, so I have not had medical coverage, and so that's been a whole other like stressful thing. We did just find out that my medical coverage is finally going to be active July 1st. Thank you, Jesus, because we wanted to have this baby here since our home is here and everything. But anyway, so we're doing our last trip to California in next week, actually, June. And we're having our baby shower there. We're gonna be having 2 baby showers, but I'm so excited to have that last trip done and to be home and to just get to like start to nest and prepare and just feel like I am home, because my life, like since meeting my husband basically, has been on the go constantly and just like constantly changing. And I've been every which way, and I am someone who really thrives with like the opposite of that, with routine and stuff and being in my own environment. But yeah, it's just like, it's a high stress time in life. Like I literally went from like, you know, let's say 2017, and then January of 2018, I started dating my husband. I was living at the time when we started dating, like I was living with my parents. I always had been. I didn't know what I was gonna do for a career. Like I was doing like social media. I didn't know if I was gonna do that full time forever. Living again, like I said, with my parents and stuff. And now a year later, year and a half later almost, I'm married, living in another country, living in my own place, you know, paying my own bills, doing all this. Like, I mean, my parents weren't paying all my bills at the time, but that's besides the point. Like just being an actual functioning adult, you know, and I'm going to be a first-time young mom, and that's like, everything has changed. Everything has changed, and it's stressful at times. And I look back and I have like I won't lie, I'm having a complete holy shit moment. Okay, my memory card ran out of space, so hopefully this is somewhat close enough to how it was. But I think I was just talking about how like I'm having like a oh my god moment, being 6.5 months pregnant, realizing that the baby's almost here. I have so much to do. I feel stuck most days and like lacking motivation and not like myself, but like my world's about to be turned upside down, and in the best way possible, you know, but it's about to do a complete 180, and that's so exciting, but it's also freaking terrifying. And I'm just being real. So my videos are going to be going back to normal content here as far as pregnancy related stuff goes. I have like 7 videos that I have planned for the upcoming like next couple of weeks. But like I said, I just wanted to like sit down and chat before I got into all of that stuff, just to keep it real and yeah, start a conversation. So if you guys can relate in any way to what I've talked about, please share, because I found that it definitely helped me feel way less alone and just a lot better talking in my comment section on Instagram yesterday. And I noticed that a lot of women were going back and forth with each other in those comments. I would love for that to continue on to this video. But yeah, I'd love to hear about your guys' experience as far as your mental state and your mental health during pregnancy, because it has been a whirlwind. And I'm overwhelmed and I'm anxious, but I'm hoping, I know it'll get better with time. Hopefully before baby, although I'm thinking probably not. It'll probably get a little more overwhelming before baby, but I'm hoping just for like a sense of peace and calmness. And hopefully I can get to a point where I start to feel like I'm getting more prepared. Because holy shit, I'm having a kid. That still feels so unreal, oh my God. All right guys, I'm gonna sign off here. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe for more videos and I'll see you in the next one.